Hello, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's Tuesday, so I've got a cute little card to show you. It's actually my thank you card for last month's orders, and I am going to show you how I made that, and I'm going to change it up just a little bit in color, just so I can show you how that works. In fact, I just thought of something. I don't have a piece of vanilla right here. So I better get one and cut that out real quick. I'm going to start right at 2 o'clock. I have my daughter coming to pick me up at 2:45. We're going to go do a little shopping, which is super fun for me. Everybody just works really hard to give me little breaks, and I just totally appreciate that. Okay, that should be enough. Scrap. Put it right there. Hey, Jean. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Hi, Gail. I think it's 2 o'clock. It is. It's 2 o'clock, so I'm going to stop moving around and get busy here. Welcome, everybody. As I mentioned, I send out thank you cards when you order from me. Hello, Bev. And so mine are ready to go. I did promise a house card pattern, so I've got to get those all stuffed in. But other than that, I'll be ready to send those out probably in the morning. So let me turn you down and let's just get busy. Okay. So let me turn you around. I know it's backwards. Okay, and then I also printed out, here it is. Some other information for you. I got a little bit behind because my husband asked me for some assistance upstairs, and I didn't have that in my schedule, so I got a little behind with what I was doing for this. All right, so again, welcome to my page, Stampin' All Day with Bev. If you're new here, let me know that. Welcome, welcome. I am Beverlee Morales, and I live in Tracy, California. I've lived here my whole life. Can you believe that? This is my new October host code. If you place an order with me and it's under $150, I would appreciate if you add the code to your order, and that just attaches it to me and accumulates for me, and I add it all, Stampin' Up! Adds it all up at the end, and I become the hostess for all those orders. If you forgot to do that, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I was just going to say, if you forgot to do that, no worries at all. I call Stampin' Up! At the end of the month, and we add it for you, so no big deal. Thank you for ordering from me. That's all that matters. Shop with me at beverleystamps.stampinup.net. Hello, Mary Jo. And you can also watch my replays on YouTube on my channel, Beverlee Morales Stampin' Up. If you'd like to get a hold of me really quickly, you can email me at my email address, mofun44@icloud.com. Okay. I'm beyond excited and happy with the Fitting Florets collection. It's available to you November 1st, and I am going to hold a class on this. So if you want to get this on November 1st and be part of this class, I would love to have you here. So before I get in too much information about that, I'm going to try to have it both online and in person. So you don't have to be here at my shop if you can't be, if you're far away, but still be involved in the class. But let me get all that worked out. Let me make my samples before we get too carried away with signups and stuff. I don't even have the official date of that yet. But I love the Fitting Florets so much that I ordered my whole collection today, and it was so awesome that there's no shipping on that. As a demonstrator, I can order it a month in advance so I can start using it and design for you, and then come November you can order it and then have it and copy everything I've shown you, or come to my class, or all of the above. Look at these frames. They're absolutely stunning. This one's got little hearts all around the oval, and of course the oval pops out, so it's dual functional. This one is so fancy around the outside, and this one has little lines in it. This one here. Here they are. The flyer is on the website for me, so I printed it out. There's the bundle. There's the Festive Stamp Set. Now, why is there a Festive Stamp Set? Look at this beautiful designer series paper. Look at this Christmas card. They have designed this so it can work for Christmas. And so there's a set that is called Framed and Festive Stamp Set that you can also get in the collection. Then there are some gold adhesive back swirls, is what they're calling them, and the Fitting Florets 12 by 12 designer series paper. Now, I love that they're calling the Fitting Florets collection and the Fitting Florets designer series paper the same thing, so we don't get too confused with what is what. There is the Framed Florets stamp set. There are the dies. There are the swirls. Here is the Framed and Festive Christmas stamp set. I love it. I love the fa-la-la. And there is the beautiful, 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 one more time, beautiful designer series paper. So, hi, Marcia. I cannot wait to get that. My next announcement is who won my little star votive. So here is the winner. This is what I made on Sunday. Eva. Now, I had said that if I mail this, you're going to get all the parts done for you, and all you have to do is put it together. But guess what? Eva lives down the street from me. She lives at the end of my street. So I'm just going to walk this over to her. She's at work right now, but I will walk this over to her, and she gets one that's all finished because I don't have to mail it. So that worked out. And then who won the prize of the month? The September prize, the winner was Ruth Presley. So Ruth, when I send you your thank you card, you're also going to get the pattern, and you're also going to get this in your, I'll send a little box for you because you're going to get the basic white note cards and envelopes. So congratulations, Ruth. Hi, Annie. All right, so here are some of my thank you cards that I've been making. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to show you today how I made these. I want to show you the differences in colors, though. This is more, well, let me tell you how I got, they're all the same colors, actually. But on this one, it's much darker because I started cutting out all the thanks, and I was going to have vanilla on vanilla on vanilla, and then just add a colorful ribbon. But then I started thinking, what about the rainbow effect on the thanks, done with the blending brushes? So I rainbowed a piece of cardstock, which I'm going to show you how to do today, and this is the look. If I have the thanks cut out already and I'm just putting ink right on just that one thanks, I can get it a lot darker. It's a little bit more work, but that's why the two colors are so different. This one's just a lot darker. Then I fell in love with this one because of the time of the year. I thought this looked fall. This looked very, very spring, summer, light pastels. And look at this one, it's bright and fun. So it just depends on the pressure and the, hi Diane, thanks for coming in, and how many times you go over the actual lettering. I love to pair up the Amazing Thanks dies, that's what cut out the thanks for me, with what is their name? The thanks and hello embossing folders. So there's two folders in here. One of them is all about thank you, and one of them's all about hello. This is the code number for them. And it just pairs up so nicely with the die. So that's why I use them together. I think it's an elegant card. I had to make a lot of them, so I wanted something elegant, but not too time-consuming, so I could get them done before next year. because as today's the 4th and I'm running late. Speaking of the 4th, I hope you put in your order already for the no shipping promotion that is going on right this minute. All right, I also used a blend to color my ink because on this card that I'm going to show you right now, I have run out of this ribbon, so I'm using a different one and I'm going to color it. The light Old Olive, light Mossy Meadow. I changed that up. So that means I'm going to use Mossy Meadow ink, Cajun Craze ink, Pumpkin Pie ink, and Crushed Curry ink. I think hi Pam, those are very fallish to me, so that's why I'm using those. I'm using very vanilla cardstock. And of course, to blend the color in, I'm using the blending brushes. Now these were all washed last night. They are stained, but they were washed after I finished making all my cards, and I'm going to use them on the new colors that I'm using today. Even though they have them, this one's Daffodil Delight normally, and this one's, this one, oh wait, there's a color underneath. Well, it doesn't matter. So they can be used for any color now because I've washed them. All right, so let's start by inking up our paper. And I think I'm going to start with Cajun Craze. And I'm just going to put my pointer finger on the blending brush. Hey, Julia. And then I'm going to come over to my cardstock and just run down some ink on the cardstock. If you want it darker, you just keep going over it until you get it as dark as you want. If you want it light, you just stop the first time. I think I want very fall. I'm going to try for very fall. I haven't tried these colors before, so you're seeing what I see as we go. Okay, then I think I will go to Mossy Meadow. Ink that up. Start off my paper and then come down. And yes, I am blending the two colors together right here. And you could even go darker on one side and lighter on the other. I think I like that. I think I'm going to leave that. Just get it darker right here where the two colors meet. Closing up my pads so I don't get the wrong brushes in the wrong color. Okay, now I'm going to do Crushed Curry. And the last color I have is Pumpkin Pie. Now I turn my cardstock around so I don't have to stretch over here and be in an awkward position. I just turn the paper around and then I start here and it's right in front of me and everything goes smoothly. Hi, Deborah, welcome. It got warm today. I didn't think it was going to be this warm in my shop, and I didn't turn my air conditioner on. And now I'm very warm. Okay, so there is now, I stopped. Oh my God, a bird just flew in my shop because I have my door open. I'm like, what do I hear? Now I just see a bird. Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't fly over here because you guys will hear me scream. Not that I'm scared of birds. It's just that the bird is scared and it will probably, yikes. Okay, calm down. Love those colors together. Yeah, aren't they very springy? Oh boy. He's way over there. Hopefully he stays away and I can get him out. My husband can get him out for me in a little bit. Okay, so let's go to my Stampin' and Cut and Emboss machine. And to my die. So I have platform 1, 2, and one of the 3s on here. And then here's the second 3. I'm going to put it on in a second. And I am going to take the thanks that's more of the fancier font. And this is where you choose, depending on how long your word is. Like there's another word, there's another die in here that says amazing, and see it's longer. So you just put them where you want. And I'm going to get some orange here, some greens, yellow. There, that's how I want some pumpkin pie and what was the other? Cajun craze, both on there. All right, now I'll put my second number 3 acrylic on and run it through. You may need to take your pick tool to get the thanks to pop out of the die. It didn't just drop out, so yes, I'm going to take the tip of my take your pick tool and these little holes, that's what they're meant for, these ones here, to push the paper out of the die and then gently grab it and pull until it all comes out. So look at how that one turned out. They'll all turn out different. This one is mostly green. So let's see. Just turn it on the paper the way you want. Let's see what it looks like with more yellows in there. I have a very bad habit of not putting my take your pick tool back, and I hold on to it and then I'm struggling with one hand. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so let's see the differences. So you can get multiple looks depending on where you lay the die when you've made these rainbow color pieces of cardstock. Okay, remember I said gently. The word is thin. It's not real fragile, but it's not real strong either. Okay, so let's look at these two. Just a little different. I like them so much. Now, I still have my tool out, so I'm going to put these thank yous over to the side, and I'm going to take my folder. I want the one that says thank you, so that's this one, and a 4 by 5.5 piece of vanilla cardstock, so I can do the bottom part of the card. So what I did, because I made so many, instead of trying to concentrate, move some stuff out of the way. Instead of trying to concentrate on getting this straight and even and all that stuff, I simply put it in here, then I went like this. And it's, you know, it has to be straight because we were hitting the table, and then I went through. So for the die, I have to take away the number 2 platform. And I want the closed end to go in first. And then I need my second number 3. And I can roll that through. So that's what I did when I made all these cards. I did all the folder work first. Then I did all the coloring of the cardstock and cut out all the thanks second. Then I put the ribbon on because that's a layer piece. So you want the ribbon on before you get too far into your work. See how pretty that is? And so it just leaves a blank space up here for whatever you want to do. Hi, Pauline. Welcome. So let's see. I think I left one of my cards, I think. Yes. without ribbon. So this one's not finished yet. It doesn't have ribbon on it. And if you like it like that, you can leave it like that. But if you take your blends and you color the ribbon and you add ribbon, you can see how it gets dressed up immediately. Thanks, Marcia. I colored this ribbon because I'd run out of this one. So one person, I ran out with one left to go. So one person is going to receive this one. But what I liked about this is the, it's in the annual catalog on page 146. It's the silver, it's called Silver Ribbon. Metallic Edge Cotton Ribbon, that's what it's called. But I love anything that's white or vanilla because you can color it. So I'm just going to put this down. And I just use Scotch tape. You do, so do I. So, I mean, you know, if you can make vanilla or white ribbon the color you need with your blends, my goodness, you never have to worry about not having ribbon. And see how pretty that looks now? I already in advance did the bow just so you wouldn't have to watch me do that. And I'm going to finish this card up so I can add it to my stack and get it out tomorrow. Okay, so the back just gets put on. Unlimited possibilities, that's absolutely correct. Place it on my card. I always open up my card with it laying down flat. I know it won't pop up at me, and I can just get this completely even the way I need it. Now, bling is something we just all love. Pretty sure of that. And because you have a rainbow colors, you can pretty much pick any bling that you have, whether it's pearls, color them the same colors, iridescence. I like these. Let's see what these look like. These are like clear teardrops. So this card's going to be totally different than all the others, but that's okay. I'm going to turn it that way. That way. Then up. And that's how easy this card is with any die cut words that you have to express your gratitude or hello or whatever it is you're communicating to your recipient. Okay, so now back to the ones I was just doing. Here is my fold. I want to show you how to get the thanks, how I do it anyway. You definitely need your silicone mat. Turn your words backwards. And I just squeeze Tombow glue on the back side of the words. Now, the precision glue, that little fine point glue, I've never had luck with that. I'm not saying it's not a good product. I'm saying I've never had luck with it. So if I find it difficult, I don't promote it just because you might find it difficult as well, and I don't want you to be upset. Some people can use that stuff like nobody's business. So easy for them. So it's just a personal preference, I think. So there you go. This is more fall-like, don't you think? Let's take our ribbon. I always go over a little bit because I know I'm going to pull it back and tape it down. And then I'm going to cut some, well, I'll see what I need in a second. Let's take this. And these are our blends. This is our Stampin Blends, and this is Mossy Meadow. I think it's light. Yes, light. And I was thrilled to see that it does not cover the silver. You don't have to be careful not to hit the silver at all. It doesn't cover the silver. So it's all good. It does take a minute to dry. So just know that. And you don't, now if you're putting this in the mail, you don't necessarily need a bow. It's just, I'm a bow girl, and I put bows on pretty much everything. Always have. I used to get teased about it, actually. Bows and baskets. So just tape that down, or a mini glue dot. I just find the tape much faster. So when I'm making a lot of something, I need the speed. Very, very pretty. I really like this one. So simple, so beautiful. Thank you, Marcia. Yeah, I have a lot of customers that like simple, and I tend to not do simple that often. Oops. Now see, if I leave that closed, I'm just asking for trouble. So I open it flat and get that down. Now let's see. Let's use some of these guys and see. Iridescent, no, I don't like those on that one. Ooh, I like these. I like these. Okay, so go into your little stash of rhinestones and gems and see what you have that will match the colors that you chose, and add a little shimmer and shine. These are the Rhinestone Holiday Jewels, or they're called Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Okay. The green would have looked good on there too. But if you want to add a bow, you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to color your ribbon. And you know, it's a thought. You could take the same colors of ink, and you could take the same colors of blends and rainbow your ribbon if you really like a lot of color. I like color, but I don't like a lot of color. To me, this is very subtle and nice. The vanilla does take up most of what our eyes are looking at. So I would prefer one color ribbon personally. But rainbow is a thought, like for a little girl or something for a birthday, that would be cute. So let me hope that I colored enough of this, and I will just make a bow. Now this little loop, that's the back side of the ribbon that I did not color. So I was wondering about that. So no problem. Just get in there with your blend and fix it. Trim off your edges to the length you like. This one's a little bit longer. And how many mini glue dots? I always teach you 2. They're strong, but you never know with all the handling they're going to get. And place that down and press. And I think this is just a gorgeous card. So let's look at the variety. Here's pastel, very soft pastel. Here's a bright. Look at the difference in the inks. This is different ribbon. This is different ribbon than this. This is because I cut out the thanks first and then thought to color it, which is harder. So, because you have to hold it and be careful not to rip things. So it's easier to do the whole sheet like I taught you, like this. So this one's ready to go to cut out more of these colors. And if you, of course, if you lay it this way, you're going to have all Bermuda Bay and all whatever yellow that is. I can't remember the colors I used. So you want to lay it this way so you get the rainbow effect. Let's see. I put different rhinestones or different embellishments on them. And I just think that they all look beautiful. Look at this one. So this one tells me it's one that I colored after I'd cut out the words too because it's darker. But they all look good with the ribbon. They all look good with different embellishments, a little bit of pink, a little bit of pink. That's all I was thinking. And so see that? The yellows coordinates with that. So go for it, ladies. Here's some dark ones. So go for it, have fun with it. Oh, here's one that needs, not finished, it needs some ribbon, so I'll finish that one up. And that's it. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love them. I am so glad, Marcia. They're very simple, have fun with it. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you on Sunday, and until then, have a nice week. God bless. Take care. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to let you go. Bye-bye.